Alrighty. Infiltrating the black market in Wellspring in pursuit of the second Dragonstone, Therion was reunited with Darius, his erstwhile partner in crime, who swiftly vanished, stone in hand. What with those pitiful minces, so cold and guarded, distrusting and wary. Therion could not deny what Darius had said. He had sworn to trust no one. He would not be betrayed again. But even as he made his way to Northreach, Cordelia's words wouldn't leave him. Mr. Therion, I have faith in you. And so it was that he finally arrived at his journey's end. Did about 4 attempts on Warbringer. I would say I got closer. I got pretty far on the first attempt. Second attempt, not so good. Third attempt made some progress. Fourth attempt made really good progress. And then just got 1 shot. After I got her in the red zone. Not 100% sure what I need to do against her.
Truth be told,
she just hits too hard. Even with the shackles on her, which reduces her damage, she's still doing 900 to 1200 per attack. And some of her attacks, some of her moves attack someone 2+ times, and that damage just really stacks up. Oh, look at that wanted poster.
Oi.
Looks just like Therion.
Huh.
That bush on the outside is wigging out. That one right there. I really wonder how you're supposed to beat Warbringer at level 50 or below. He definitely seems like the toughest one of them all.
Huh?
Although I was onto something with the last one. Just, I guess I would have to plan for that 1 shot.
This is...
And I wasn't really in a position to do that either. Beware. Any involvement with this man will be considered direct opposition to Lord Darius. Lord. He thought the same thing. Okay.
Come here.
Maybe my party composition isn't good.
Come again?
Well, then again, she didn't swap her vulnerabilities until the very end. She also did some weird stuff, the Warbringer. Where in my first attempt, I got her to the red zone, and she brought out all her weapons and was attacking, or could attack 6 times per turn. My last attempt, I got her to the red zone, and she was only attacking 3 times per turn, which is still a lot, mind you. Well,
that's right.
3 times per turn. And then she did like a charge up move.
Interesting.
Which I didn't defend because
Shut up.
some of the other
Let's do it.
bosses, that was just their their thing.
You ready
Like
for this?
the rune guy. He didn't do anything special. He just
Now, what next?
whatchamacallited.
Out of my way.
Can we find the weakness for these guys, please?
The battle is truly joined. Dead by 1,000 cuts!
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame
There we
shine
go.
forth.
Let's do this. I appreciate it. Really.
How about you?
How about you then?
I shall pierce you through!
I'll not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Lux Conjurer!
So OP.
Not bad. A passing grade.
No, maybe those shrines are not meant to be done until after you beat the game. Multiple characters.
Oh, drat it!
Are we done here?
I probably need to get rid of someone. Get rid of Ulbrick maybe for someone else. Maybe like Tressa. I don't know. As far as I could tell, there's no buffs in the game that buff your entire party with like defense boost.
Oh dear.
That's the butler.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yep. I recognize that voice. Oh man.
Good to see you.
You just
again.
cut down 3 people with 1 slash.
Come now.
Got it.
Don't let him get away.
Don't you just love the RPG dialogue where like 2 characters are talking to each other and one of them says, "Hey, let's get out of here." Like, and the other guy is, "That's
We
a
should
really good idea."
Be safe here.
Oh, voice acting. I'll shut up now.
Are you okay?
In a manner of speaking, yes. But I'm afraid I'm not as young as I used to be. When I was your age, I never imagined time would wear down my bones so.
You're saying an old man slipped this bangle onto my arm without me noticing?
That was simply a skill I learned in my youth. But time will take even that from me eventually.
Where did you learn how to do that? Butler training? You were a thief, weren't you?
Come on, man. We knew this.
Guilty as charged.
Now it all makes sense. You're the one who set those traps in the manor, aren't you? You understand how a thief thinks because you were one.
An astute observation.
Huh.
I suppose I should explain myself. Would you humor this old man for a moment? I met Lord Ravis, Cordelia's father, before she was born. I was something like you at that time. Youthful, gifted, and proud of it. I was certain there was nothing in this world I could not steal.
Then why are you working for the Ravis family now?
For the same reason as yourself. I too snuck into the manor, only to get caught by the head of the household. He offered me a deal. He said he would not hand me over to the guards on one condition. That one day I would serve his child, who would have guardianship over the Dragonstones.
And now you're seeing that promise through to the end.
The more confidence one has in his skills, the greater the disgrace when he fails. You felt the same, did you not?
Of course. Whenever I look at this bangle, I remember that day. Outdone by a butler. And an old one at that.
And to add insult to injury, I was shown mercy by the very one I tried to rob. It was absolutely disgraceful. In the end, I had no choice but to start anew. Even still, I gained more than I lost in the manor that day.
Without taking a single leaf.
Indeed, I learned what it felt like to be believed in, and the value of believing in others. I'm sure you've heard the story of Miss Ravis's past.
Yeah, hard to imagine seeing the person she is now.
There was a time she thought the whole world was her enemy. She wouldn't let anyone get close. But as the days passed, she began to change.
How so?
I continued to have faith in her, and thus she learned to have faith in me. Wounds of betrayal run deep, but one must learn to have faith in others again before they can start to heal. And that is why she decided to have faith in you too.
Just like someone did for her.
That's enough talk of the past. You must find a way to get those stones back from Darius.
Me?
Yes. Unfortunately, my old bones would be nothing but a hindrance if I accompanied
I don't
you.
be the judge of that, old man. Come on, let's go. Follow along.
But I have faith you can do it.
I'll come back with those stones. You have my word. Stay safe, Heathcote. Now to find where Darius is hiding. There's no way he covered all his tracks.
Okay. Interesting. So I made the prediction last time that Heathcote was the like the end game enemy for Therion. It seems like I might be wrong. Airplane. I think I might be very wrong, actually, which is unfortunate, but I still have time to be right. I'm not... Oh, dang, two of them. I'm not giving up yet. Also, daily weather report. It's still freaking hot. Although it's supposed to be hotter than it was yesterday, and I don't think it's as hot. I mean, it's hot. Might be like the same temperature or several degrees cooler. Because I'm not dying like I was yesterday. Oh, I'm appreciative of that. Still thinking of ways that I can beat the Warbringer. It's impossible. Actually, no, that won't work. The problem is the war. Well, one of the issues that I have is Warbringer's weaknesses are staves, dark, wind, and ice. And you are kneeling in the middle of the street. And with those weaknesses on Warbringer, I can't really trigger 12 vulnerability worth to keep her from attacking me as much. It's tough. I tried a configuration where I was doing minimum of 5 vulnerability a turn. But or with the possibility of doing 6, like 6 guaranteed per turn. The issue arose though in that I lost a lot of my potential when she did her physical counterattack. Because then, you know, I couldn't like attack 5 times in a row with Olberic with his staff.
Interesting.
Only she was weak against daggers. Only.
Time to get to work.
An interesting thought. I wonder if I could change 3 out of my 4 people to be mages. So
Eyeing me.
Ophelia would be a scholar. Then Cyrus would be a scholar. And then Therion would be sorcerer. And then Olberic
To hell with you.
would be... Well, no, maybe Ophelia would be the sorcerer, but Therion also be like the last caster, and then Olberic will be the healer, the cleric. And that way I could trigger 7 per turn. A grunt in Darius's gang. When he was down on his luck, he crossed paths with the brigands in Northreach, judging the encounter serendipitously. Big words. He decided to join them. However, as he is not particularly committed to the gang, he is only trusted with various odd jobs. I feel like everybody in this game is 23. Come on, man. Give me that.
I'll take that.
I hope we get to keep that look for Therion. That looks great. Just, oh my gosh, it's still on him. That's amazing. Great little detail there. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Alright, it didn't save his costume on the save screen though. I admit that's a little disappointing.
Now then. White. So you think that's funny? Yikes! Huh? Enough!
Kind of backfired.
Got it.
Stop walking in that wall, man. Master Thief's clothing. We're gonna have to fight him for sure.
Hey.
Come here.
I mean, he just, you could, come on, man. You could see that whole thing. Stop tripping. A senior member of Darius's gang, once leader of another group, he abandoned them to throw his lot in with the thief. He would sell his own grandmother for a few leaves. 65. Oh, got it first try.
I'll take that.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. I don't know how badly I want to fight that guy that only has like 8 little blips or whatever. Gonna save again.
Like a thief in the night. Now then. White.
Same piece of dialogue.
You damn fools!
Exactly the same.
Yikes! That's enough.
Begging your pardon.
Now then.
I like it.
Aye.
Gotta make it quick, boy. Oh, I love it. Get him. Love it. Fantastico. We can listen to the banner first. I like this music.